This is the second edition of Obtuse Angle where I engage with this chap here. Now, I think he is very opinionated, but opinionated. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions, and that doesn't make me opinionated. But that's what you're here for, isn't it? To broadcast your opinion. I'm here to make some observations. A great many people would prefer that you keep your opinion to yourself. Okay? Just that and nothing more. Just observations. Okay? All right. Let's get on with it. So, my dear fellow, what are your latest observations? Yeah, have you noticed that in your so-called New India, all we are hearing about nowadays are differences. All that the media is talking about, all that politicians talk about are just our differences. How different we are from one another. Things that make us different from one another. Okay, they try and divide the people. Hang on. Now, you and I, we've been brought up with this idea. Okay, we've always talked about, we've always learned that our strength, the strength of India is our unity in diversity. Now that's how the ruling class operates in any society. Have you noticed that? They keep the lower class and the middle class fighting with each other so that they, the rich, they can run off with all the money. So what are you getting at? It's a fairly simple thing and it happens to work. They go on and on about things that divide us. Look at it this way. In the upper class, upper class, okay, the big A's, okay, they keep all the money and they avoid paying most of the taxes, okay? Yeah. The middle class, the fellows who do the slogging, okay, who do the working with the sweat of their brow, and they are the ones who pay the bulk of the taxes. The fat cat, they shovel all their money to the other fat cat politicians. So both of them get together and they make a great deal of money. Yeah, the bonds are a case in point. You can just see how things have been going on. Okay, while the media and the others are very busy showing you, how different you are, Hindu versus Muslim, Christian versus Hindu, and God knows what goes on in this country. The poor. Oh, the poor. The poor are just there, the poor are just there. They're just there to scare the hell out of the middle classes. Race, religion, caste, ethnicity, anything that can keep us fighting with each other while they quietly, from the back door, they keep on running off to the bank. Like the electoral bond issue, right? And meanwhile, from the back door, you have this big bond business going on, okay? You have all these trade-off and okay, you take some money, I pat your back, you pat my back, you're all one happy family, and let these idiots, this janta, talk about, all kinds of things. Talk about mandir, masjid, church, this, that, the other. Get all the gods to have a big muddle of gods that you have, right? While these people are busy with, the exchange and the money exchange offers and all kinds of things going on at the back door, right? And here what happens, the janta is busy being fed with, okay, Muslim versus Hindu, Bengali versus Bihari, all kinds of things are going on. Okay, you are different, you're different, upper caste versus lower class, reservations, no reservations. Okay, it is this ethnic group is in danger, that religion is in danger, these people are being persecuted, that person is being lynched. Okay, all this stuff is what is happening in the media. So your observation is just this, right? That people are still using the divide and rule policy. Janata is fighting with each other, stupid idiots that we are. It's no more like we are unity in diversity. Now it's you are separate, I am separate. Tumhara jat alag, mera jat alag. Okay? Yeah, good, fantastic. Are we so stupid? I mean, are we really so stupid? And the biggest scam is education. We want more books, we want more teachers, we want more classrooms, we want more private schools. Hang on. Education is a big issue, don't you think? Education is a very big issue. See, the reason why education sucks is the very same reason that it's never, 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 never going to be fixed. And don't forget, we have a brand new education policy as well. National education policy. What I've observed is that the new education policy, it introduces a lot of doodads, a lot of the frilly stuff, okay, and it's extracted all the hardcore logic out of stuff. I mean, we can't expect our education system to become better. So don't look for better, don't hope for better. Be happy with what you've got. Don't look for education to become better because the owners of the country don't want that. The politicians don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners, man. The big business corporations that control the politicians, they own the media, all right now in New India. So it's the big corporations who are the ones who are making all the important decisions actually. While we people are all, mulling around there. The real owners of the country. The real owners. Forget the politicians. The politicians are there to give you an idea that you have some kind of freedom of choice. You have no choice. The owners, they own you. They own all the important land. They own all the corporations. They own not just about everything. They own all the news channels. They control all the information that's coming to you. So they've caught you by the, you know what they want, right? Now, what do they want? Do you know what they want? They want obedient workers. They want people who are smart enough to run their machines, to do the paperwork, and they want people who are just dumb enough to accept all the excuses, of downsizing, doing away with overtime, no permanent jobs, reduced benefits, and diminishing pensions that vanish the moment you go to collect it. So what you are saying, they don't want a population of citizens who are capable of critical thinking. That doesn't help them. That's against their interests. They don't want intelligent people who are smart enough, okay, sitting around the kitchen table and discussing stuff and figuring out that they are being badly screwed by a system that we threw out 75 years ago. We kicked the nation of shopkeepers out, the British. Okay, we kicked them out. But now, I don't have to say more, do I? Politicians, big businesses, great government, okay, they're all in one big, what do you call it? Big club. They are in a big club. And you and I are not in it. We are reasonable people. I mean, are we going to let it happen? Will it happen? I mean, do you really think it's going to happen? I mean, aren't people intelligent enough to know what's happening in the country? You know something? These guys are going to get what they want. They'll get it from you sooner or later. I hope people wake up listening to all your observations. Right? Just sit down observations. The people don't give a shit about you. They don't care about you at all. Yeah, they're good, hardworking people. You continue to elect these greasy, slimy, this nest of, horrible snakes. Well, I can't really figure out what you're saying, but the table is tilted. Well, I hope there are some intelligent people out there who know what you're talking about. The game is rigged. And by the way, you've gone on for too long. It's high time that we wind up this show. They don't care about you at all. But what happens? So we'll continue. Things will go on in New India. We'll be suspicious of each other. We'll be different. We'll have this great divide and there'll be no more unity in diversity. And that's what I think is where we are headed. So from our side, okay, let me say thank you. My question is, when are we gonna get smart? When are you and I gonna get smart? Soon or never? And show us a little bit of love with your comments and your likes, okay? Thank you so much, and thank me for giving you so much of time on this show. All right, thank you for having me.